What's up, you guys? Been playing Brawlhalla all day instead of making this video. But now I'm done playing Brawlhalla and I need something to chill out to, so I'm gonna play this. We're gonna start a new game, playing milk outside of a bag of milk, 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 outside of a bag. Okay. That's not creepy at all. Hello. Oh. Alright, we're tweaking already. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. So we're going to bed. Also, if you guys didn't watch Milk Inside of a Bag of Milk, that's the first game. You should watch that first. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Haha, that's so serious. Or, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure that we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... I would hope you didn't have any corpses in your kitchen. Jesus. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands as I run, trying to chase away the annoying pursuers, but then suddenly I realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door down. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death, but wait. How can I scare someone to death who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Howdy. Nice to meet you. As expected, there's no living corpse inside. There's a bag of milk I bought today sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf of the store or on my mom's table in the kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink the milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and I leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Oh, hi, Mom. I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. Mom, you're scaring me. Oh. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't. The creature squeezes my hand until my veins start bulging and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all the pain. I promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my... What? The barely discernible crawling under my skin, the ring, the tightly sprung sinews. But then, the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes, and my fingers cramp and it starts twitching frantically. I lose control of my body and slowly slide to the floor just like last time, but... Why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I can gather them all for later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. What the Say it. I'll never drink milk again. Say it. I'll never drink milk again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. The fuck just happened? You lactose intolerant? Because it don't do that to me. That doesn't happen to me when I drink. Oh. Yeah, they really up the quality of this. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. Are we gonna pretend like what just happened didn't just happen? What the fuck just happened? Girl, you tweaking? I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for this moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now, I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I've had to swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule for both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red fluid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies into the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was the flat pill with the same blood red color. There were some colors printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the kind of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all the sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyways. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. It's me! Sully from the last game. Hey. What's up? Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You know we're only supposed to meet once a day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, and exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Are you even a little bit happy? Not in the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. Bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. It made you so happy all of a sudden. And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. Okay, there's no need for that, but she just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Let's see how long you last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I could feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. Whoa. Fucking crazy misspeak. My fault, y'all. I stutter a lot when I read. I can't read worth a damn. Like, I can in my head, but reading out loud is, like, way different. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneering looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile and bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared by 2 squared by 2 squared. A square squared. A square pyramid is squared. A pyramidal structure cubed. A pyramidal structure hypercubed. This girl uses insane language that I have no idea what she's talking about. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, but you can't... Fine, you can keep blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something after all. I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Yeah, that was rough. Excuse me, what? I'm sorry. That's been stuck in my head all day. I've just been saying it. Let's see. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Let's see. Undoubtedly. Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? And what do you think? I can't be sure about anything, and you don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? It felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already, or I'll stop talking to you. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for my shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsen my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than the pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. 3! Hi there. Okay. Whew. I was like, are we just gonna stand here? I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the crackling of concrete blocks that will surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. Can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. I also own that shirt, the same shirt she has. Pretty chill. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. Obviously not, you took the medicine again. Which brought me back. I know, I'm a pretty big deal. I'm cheating. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Alright, I mean, we can... So... Those Packers. Oh! Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. I could be silent, but you know what fun is that? I mean, it's just... Oh, we're talking again. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed in my head and lay them out on a ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another and pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them over my head, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming like cockroaches. Why the fuck would you say that to a schizophrenic? Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Why wouldn't you say something like butterflies? Oh. Hello. There's a bunch of little knobbies flying around. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. You can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start to lose my patience. Enough! I hate you! Alright. I too get mad at the fireflies on my ceiling. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way! Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts or else... I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They could be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me, please? Tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while you were lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Whose eyeball is that? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? Oh, why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all of my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all of my eyelashes one after another, all of my eyelashes one after another, if I tear out all of my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass and then I need to have a bath and then... Here, drink some milk. No! Whoa! I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me either. Guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no! If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All of the things stay in their places and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Who, me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving or touching even anything, without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments where you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as I get in multiple choice. Oh my gosh, I can't read. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep challenging my mind and end up crying or running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue down that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I was a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down after a moment. A small ball of light and warmth crawls out from underneath my sweater. Wowie. Wowie. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, then flies to my ear at the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. Alright, hold on you guys. I'm gonna go get some water because I can't stop yawning. Not because this game is boring, but because it's 1 in the morning and I'm sleepy. Alright, I'll be back. Hey guys, so remember when I said I was going to get water? Well, I did. And then I came back and I flipped the light switch that turns off the power to my room because I thought it would turn the light on. So I gotta start from the beginning. But you guys don't have to watch that. I just have to play it. So, I'll see y'all in a second. I hope y'all... Boom. And we're back. So, I didn't forget to save this time, but when I pulled up the save menu, why did this happen? Anyways, I just thought that was interesting. Alright, let's get to it. I'm gonna click the fan. What's so funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage he's locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. What? Guys, it's all flying over my head. What's this? Okay, fine. I didn't want to know what that was anyways. Backpack. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. Girl, what? What a cool image. I need to remember this. That's totally not cool. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel. Yeah, totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks. I've taken all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. But what did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes the others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed into more memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago that the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. I guess that day had absolutely no special meaning for you? And what happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Okay. Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please? Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Doesn't seem like the story you told me originally. Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. Why does your story keeps changing, Miss Lady? No, you'll tell me again. Dad brought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never be ignored, I turned around. There was nothing there. What happened next? Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the windows glints of the metal parts, and also, there is a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyways. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and a small insect is crawling toward my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as I touch it, and then it flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me at a high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the fireflies to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes around for a while, then it goes silent. This one's kind of sad. I wonder why. Doesn't matter. What matters is it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. So what is milk? Is milk like lactose intolerant type milk? Or is milk like some fuck shit? Because that story didn't sound... Something about that didn't sit right with me. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder it's the only thing that defends me under the thunder and clouds that gather on my... What the fuck? Sorry, let me try that again. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder it's the only thing that defends me against the thunder clouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. No. I mean, if you're so sure. Is there anything? Ooh, what's this? I look up towards the very high place under my ceiling. I can hear countless numbers of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but the cockroaches didn't disappear like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do. Pictures. And what are those? Fades in. Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. Jesus. Girl, you live a sad life. You're making me depressed. Turn that shit off. Sorry, I did not like that at all. This is my sketchbook. Half of the pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't it obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot, and I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form a coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Are we serious? Miss Lady, don't... Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm dyslexic. Okay, fuck you. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? Okay, I've been sympathetic with... Just because my character's a dickhead doesn't... Fine. I'm not taking it personal. It's just a game. It's fine. I'm not mad. Why did you call me dyslexic? Okay, I'm sorry. I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on a stool for my height. It seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with a headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No! It's okay, just do it. No way! I know you're lying! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down! No! Calm the fuck down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me! Next time, don't close your eyes. Yeah, I think you have schizophrenia. And amongst other things. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes! Don't make me do it, I'm scared! Trust me. The rustling grows louder, the pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of the drawings on the previous pages. No way. Everything in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it, I'm closing my eyes. Look! Look there! A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With a little new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops for a moment. The world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that's always been haunting me fills my surroundings. But it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared! The firefly blinks, flies up and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, and then the buzzing dies down. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Ooh, gumpooper. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? Because there's little people in the laptop that talk to me. Sorry, that was bad taste. It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it, on the other hand. They encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent whole days in front of that thing. Sorry, that's BattleCats texting me. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had music hobbies. Yeah, I did before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have almost everything. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? Yeah. As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Yeah, okay. Wonderful! And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. I'll returning to that subject anyways. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part is you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you are all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time, try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. Okay, I was kind of eating up that hamster analogy, though. I kind of felt it. You know, I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible, though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact numbers of hamsters they had when they walk into the pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Oh, right. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming just like me. 130 of them liked drawing just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but the math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. Okay. Can you please chill out on my girl? Like, just be a little nicer. Be like, come on, no. I hate being a dickhead. Alright, anyways. Sorry, I got distracted myself. I knew, of course, that there are no real people that exist on the web. I also understood that all my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really? Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is a friend. I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's a mathematical formula. And if you can solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. Me too, girl. I sat on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters, words, and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared from that point on. My laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was pretty good at pretending at some moment I let him trick me. Hey, look! Huh? Suddenly, a firefly shows up and crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I change my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about further course of action, then it flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story, maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget? Then remind me with a code word, for example. What code word? I'll think of one later. That doesn't help if you forget it anyways! You keep telling me half stories! Like I want to find out what happened with you and your dad, and if I have to fight the Oh, I guess he's dead. He fell out of a window. Allegedly. Anyways, and for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Oh. I'm not quite done. So maybe I'll come back. Okay, there. I'll finish searching. I already have a save, so yeah, let's finish searching. I'll come back to this, I promise you guys. You're not missing anything. I'm gonna 100% this. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyways. Why not? If I lose something and then I find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with the silly questions? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like a milk outside of a bag of milk, and yet... They said the thing! And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd like to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch at my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm almost scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No you. I haven't said no you in like 7 years. Oh, I thought her nose was bleeding. It's my cursor. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of my room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself up in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know it was a joke. Well, anyways, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm always watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day I almost died. Just collapsed in the middle of the room and I couldn't move for a while. And then the silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them. I can't even argue with them. But today, well, I'm still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh! I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. Ugh. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something that's actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Ooh, we're going back to game 1. I wake up on the wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, and an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that? None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know there is to know for one. What? Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile? Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence, and he's a wacko. And his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go. I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Damn. Then he grabs my wrist with. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine. It's not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly, went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. And then in the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. Who the fuck is Tresca? It's just... okay. Sorry. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes! Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have a special staff for this who runs to change a sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah! You're so annoying! It's much better than being being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business.
I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, and he gave me a but the scary-looking man appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go! What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. That person is holding their back, standing there with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place. Looking the customer straight in their eye, I hurry towards them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and his eyes popped. He's also shaking. Is this what happened in the first game? Huh. Only we turned around the corner. Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said... What? No! Not again! Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I have to cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning and he's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't understand. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something that you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Sniff. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Sounds like he's having a meltdown that she described. Drat. Who's... Okay. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. 10 minutes. There you are! I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you! Move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that is formed after Tresca. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is it yours? Yes. Just leave him at home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee? What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son... not cool at all, by the way. But, you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier, much higher value than needed, even counting in the stupid fees. Then, grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. Yeah, fuck that guy, dude. I'd shoot that man. Never mind. I'm not really like that, y'all. I don't have a gun. Anyways, we spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment, then goes out. You know... He turns away from the path and walks straight toward a highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Did he just die? Wait, was that a dream? Didn't she talk about not being able to have dreams? I am so confused. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I need somebody much smarter than me to explain what the hell I just played. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back and look at those other items. I am beyond lost. I'll catch y'all in a second, I guess. What the hell? Alright, guys, I got back to the place that we stopped at. I clicked on the little desk thing under the computer here. I went on ahead and clicked some of the stuff I've already clicked. I didn't click, like, the AC unit and stuff, but I'm gonna click that stuff, too. I just want to see, like, all the dialogue. Let's see, I doubt all the compartments are locked. What if... I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. That's fair. Yeah, that's what the fook are that? What the fook are that? Okay. Sorry. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting Firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Oh, okay. I just wanted to see what was that trash. You got some plants? Right. Insects enjoy pollinating flowers and stuff like that. Pretty sure that's bees. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf and I sniff around. Leaves. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know those plants are, like, long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will attract any insects. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? She can't. She has OCD. Alarm clock. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out that theatric yawn and hold my arms out to the side. 1, 2. I hold them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down. 5 minutes. Fine. You have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock's face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My God, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the Firefly? No? Let's continue searching then. I don't like this one. I'll take this one though. Your usual notebook pages are glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Ugh. Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not my writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My screams make the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in the book business-like manner, it takes off in a business-like flight and it ends up in my business-like ear. Hey, let's continue searching. Do we have more? Cabinet. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything in here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even a littlest bit, not even a smidgen littlest bit. Not even the thousandth of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no you don't. Then act normal. Ugh. I really don't like this disembodied voice, bro. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, with and a towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Okay. I look at the mound of pills. It makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. You'll ultimately die anyway, so why worry? Why would I tell her that? Yes, because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head a couple of times, the firefly lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up to my arm and reaches my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. I can't click that. So we have bed. What else we have? Oh, we have vent and light bulb. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just thinking about why a firefly would be attracted to light. I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Ugh. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Okay. It's not easy to get out of here. What? Alright, is there anything else? I think it's just the bed and the umbrella and the book. I already clicked those two. Umbrella. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure there's no living creature that would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of my favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to my senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. Let's see, anything else to click? Nothing else to click? Except this glitchiness. I guess we'll finish searching. Is there really nothing? Okay, cool. You found all the fireflies. Amazing! I guess. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyways. Why not? If I lose something and then I find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And if happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. Oh, I already read this part. Alright, let's try this other one. Just a couple minutes, okay? Oh, we're actually going outside? I just wanted to see what she would say. That was kind of a mean answer to say, but... It unlocked more game! Yeah, this art style is beautiful. Half the time I don't know what I'm looking at because the stuff is all red, but I know that's kind of the point. Let's see. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on the windows. There are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely living in endless silence. Your apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed in on itself. Nothing unusual about that. How do you feel? I definitely feel sometimes there's more than enough. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. What was that? Was it that obvious? You're looking at every direction but not up. This... I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. Maybe the giant O at the top. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances of the abyss from time to time. It replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like a whole world pretends to be crazy, as if trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake to deceive or confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts again against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You were the one that needed to remember your promise. You don't need the code word anymore. I don't like when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want to. Nonetheless, you've made that promise. And I'll keep it, but you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. Does that mean I'm on a timer? Because I'm not very fast. I'm not really good at fastly reading. Alright, let's lock in. No stuttering. One take. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Lady, you are wasting time. Alright, let's lock in. I had a friend online, my best friend, even though the combination of letters he used in his name wasn't that cool. Well, the combination of pixels that he had as his photo was also boring and unattractive. This is also strange and wrong, breaking the rules online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short? I don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say that I think out loud, I tend to make my mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes back contradicts my thoughts. And after, I end up with the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut and never get up from bed. Never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Oh, why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail as if it was him, and he expected me to do the same. And then I told him everything about myself without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth. The wind whips my face without mercy, slices my skin into uneven stripes as in a thin piece of cloth. He knew more about me than anyone else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. He sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. And what's more important is it was a win-win situation. They spawn here and there, simple bits of code, effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns the pattern that, text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Unbearable. From around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall will always make watchful eyes directed at me. And now they watch me from the screens too. But I'll put an end to it. I've decided that a long time ago. Though, maybe I only decided that only my body finally crashes into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. Holy crap. I did kind of good. I only stuttered like twice. It's only my second death for today. It's my second death for today already. I died? I'm cold. Let's go back inside. Oh, I thought she died for real. Jesus, don't scare me like that, lady. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go toward my laptop and yank the power cable out of the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do? What's with the silly questions? I'm going to sleep, of course. I think she got bullied. Like, online bullied. Dude, people are fucked, man. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous. A milk outside of a... I already read this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut this and go to, I guess, the credits? I don't know. I think we saw that we can see. We got all the fireflies. We got her story about the online bullying and the whatnot. We'll see, though. We're back. Let's see. Oh, no, it's just the Tresca thing again. I already did this. Alright, you guys, so it's now 4:02 in the morning. I've been playing this game over and over again. I kept using that save file that I had. Remember I made that? Um, Apparently, I am an idiot. If the death thing when you died the first time, if you have that, you can't get any other ending. I have been playing this game for, let's see, been playing this game for 4 hours. Um, I gave up, decided to look up a guide, which I never do because I hate guides and I want to figure it out myself. It just turns out that I was cooked because I kept using the save file that I had already died on. And anyways, here's the endings. I'm gonna get them real quick and then I'm going to bed. All right, let's see. So I got this one already. I grabbed. You're supposed to grab like 3 things, not sugar, anything else, all that stuff. Managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I already read this. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, we're back. Let's see what this ending is. I look down. Please make it stop. All right, I don't have to see Treska's stupid face anymore. I've read through that ending so many times. You guys don't even know. Anyways, back to what I was. Sorry, I'm just complaining. I know. I'm just complaining. Let's lock in. I wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from the horror. A thin metal staircase. Oh my gosh, I can't read anymore. I genuinely. Treska has destroyed my brain. Give me one more chance. I wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from horror. A thin metal sheet stairway snakes around a giant column, disappearing into darkness. I press myself into the cold wall and pray that I freeze into it. This feeling. I know I spent a couple of hours or days here, but I don't know how high the column is, and I don't know whether I'm going up or down. Yeah, we're going up and down at the same time, all around. The usual. A billion pounds of concrete, 1,000,000 miles of emptiness. It's impossible to stay sane when you're near cosmic numbers like that. Looking at them, touching them, even thinking of them makes me feel unimaginable horror. It was just a matter of time before my short term here will end. My mind will melt, my body will turn to dust. The wall's coarse surfaces scratch my face. The steps under my feet hum from the wild, eager to escape the concrete's clutches and dive into the abyss along with me. But I'll stay here. I'll stay here without going anywhere. I won't even open my mouth. My every word will be swallowed up by the abyss. I won't take a single step. Why would I? To find out where the staircase abruptly ends? It's all meaningless. What the hell is going on? This is terrifying. Not gonna lie, y'all, if I was in this situation, I'd jump. Bro, I'm so scared of heights, bro. I would just accept fate. Many units of time pass, and I'm still unmoving. My whole body is trembling, but then I realize there's a whole space around me that is trembling. It can't wait to destroy me. Maybe I should gather my will and at least turn my head? The thought doesn't stay in my head for long. It's torn out with inhuman force. Unaware of what's about to happen, I slowly turn my whole body with a squeak. No, this is not what I wanted. Don't! Amongst the silence sings a lonely colossus, unmoving. Until the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss cannot be seen. Yeah, she's right. This is horrifying. Oppressive, thick, sticky air drives itself into my ears, silencing my thoughts with a haphazard string of words while I watch the scene before me unfold. Hundreds of giant concrete structures, just like mine, spread in tidy rows endlessly in all directions. Staircases wrap around them like vines. There, at the end of this world, there's a person smiling. This world still exists, but all that makes it both exist and not. I try to erect a mind block, but to no avail. My brain is already at the mercy of the super creature. A moment's pass, and I realize that my body doesn't belong to me either anymore. My legs start moving on their own, and the only thing I can do is choose a direction, up, down, or... The crowd notices blood on Wozek's hands. He runs away. Mindel appears. He has nothing human about him apart from his excessive grace and hidden elegance. He walks out from the center stage. First act begins. Ah. Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. There's less and less space for my own. I'm sorry? Do you feel the connection to your body clearly, or does it cause confusion and fear? If you've been living through that fear a lot recently, how does it manifest exactly? Answer honestly, don't hide anything. Huh? I decided to descend. You can have a sneaking suspicion that something is wrong because your path has changed. Maybe you started talking in a wrong way or made some sort of mistake. If so, start getting used to your new life. Try creating imagery that would instill the feeling that everything is as it should be, or with time it will create a new order inside you. And don't doubt that you're going through some hard times, or I don't doubt that you're going through some hard times, but you have to make sacrifices. Grow up. Only then you'll be able to obtain the meaning of life. Don't you get it? Try that. If you would find it important, every passing day is a precious gift. If you share a piece of that gift with the world, even once, it'll seem like a speck of dust. Do you get it? No, I'm sorry, I won't get that. Then, do you get it? Huh? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, even you get it. When you notice how people look at themselves in the mirror, when you look at your own reflection and realize that it exists in reality, do you understand how exactly it exists? Oh, hi girl. Yeah, I would be traumatized too. What the hell that just happened? Wow. Yeah, you guys, I would need someone, like I said, explain to me in the comments what the hell I just read. That was terrifying. I'm gonna get the other endings. I'll be back in just a second. I will see y'all in just a second. I wake up lying on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There is no furniture, just naked walls and a single door. I can hear muffled sounds coming from the other side of it. Scary sounds. Oh, that's her. Sorry, you scared me a little bit, lady. I hug my knees and wrap myself in a sweater like a blanket. It's no use, I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped in here, suffocating, inside a suffocating casket, and the faint blue glow that sneaks through the keyboard only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes from the other side of the door. It comes louder and louder, more and more distinct every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I curl into a ball, trying to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible or smaller in a miraculous way. In the meantime, the howl becomes unbearably loud, but only for a moment. Then, it sheepishly backs off until I can't hear it anymore. I finally decide to stand up. They took my cursor away from me, and it's making it really hard to read. I might have to start pointing with my finger, not gonna lie. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upward, squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand trying to touch the ceiling, but suddenly it starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it isn't exactly a casket now. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I'll have to do something at this point. Hours pass. I frantically run from one wall to another, delirious. The walls run away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst an endless darkness. Okay, I kept purposely avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the outside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach outwards towards it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward with my hand stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch-black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up on the door. It's like it's some wild animal, so I lunge at it and trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away and I fall to the cold floor, unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Stupid door, stupid, nasty, cursed door. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you! I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let out all the despair that had bottled up. I slowly realize how horrible the situation I ended up in is. No, 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 no! I don't stop screaming for a moment because I am scared to end up in complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you. A voice coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer. I scream thrice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, my ears buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? I rush towards the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for a minute, for 10 minutes, but the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us hasn't grown either, which means I match it in speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have and push my legs off the ground. The jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive face first on the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 feet or more thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand is still outstretched, trying to grab the empty space. Ah! Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody help! The other side of the door is completely silent. The silence reigns for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point, that silent torture ends. Hey, I can see you! I try to reply, but with stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes! Yes! I stand up from my knees despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I could feel the door getting closer to me by an inch or two now. I almost let myself stop for a rest at that thought. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. I let out a heavy, ragged breath and reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them. I don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones. I channel all the strength into one final jump. No! Go away! I firmly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and I start falling. I'm lying face down in the grass. I smell water, earth, and dampness of night, and the grass, of course. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this is unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me, with sounds and, I'm pretty sure, colors too. I stand up full of anticipation. I see an endless field, a clear sky without a star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam! I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again, but this time I'm looking at the darkness of a night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference, though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far away, a wolf, or someone else. Does it even matter? I'm in the grass. Nobody can see me. Ugh! The echo draws closer and closer. At some point I realize it's not a wolf. I jump out and start turning my head in a panic. Where is that sound coming from? I still haven't said that out loud, but I got an instant reply. Ooh. Hey, I can hear you. My voice runs across the field, mixing with the rustles of grass and howls of the wind. It feels like it's about to get absorbed by them. But, ooh. Hey, where are you? Ooh. I can't understand. Where should I run to? And if I should run at all? Somebody clearly wants me to find and help them, but maybe they're hurt. The grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in a direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just, there's not a single tree or stone around. It's just an endlessly wide field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. The screams turn into a cry. I carefully raise my head, still scared to death. Somewhere very far away, amongst the thick grass, I spot a silhouette. Just a black spot, but... Hey, I can see you. The silhouette doesn't move, but the sound is definitely coming from its direction. No, it's not a scream anymore. It's more like a whisper or a wheeze. Ooh. Are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sounds. Maybe it's the wind going mad, or the black spot is a stone or a tree. I walk away, disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps. Then I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. The grass is no longer tickling me. It's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. Feeling of panic and unexplainable dread grow inside me. A stone, a tree. Why the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know it's not that it's chasing me. The sounds echo. Wait, the sounds reaching my ears become even stranger, louder, and more distinct. The wind is bullying me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stop. I ran out of breath. I'm at the brink of dying. At least I think so. Ooh! The horrifying voice is coming from right behind me. I turn around instinctively, and for some reason I try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. The grass replies with a nasty, cackling rustle. Ooh! I've had enough! I spring up. The silhouette is still there, at the same distance as before, standing there without moving an inch. I'm scared here. You know, why won't you do anything? The silhouette trembles and then starts slowly gliding towards me, followed by new sounds, wheezes, moans. Fear shackles me. I can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. After that, the spot expands rapidly, and in the blink of an eye, most of the sky in the field is consumed by the sticky, cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. Woo! I run so fast that the grass turns into dark green mush under my feet. I slip, fall, run again. Wow! No! Ooh! No! Go away! An unknown force turns my head into a crunching sound. The darkness consumes everything. I wake up on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. Look, I don't know if it's the sleep deprivation or if my brain is just cooked, but I don't know what's going on, guys. I really need someone to explain this to me, because I am fully lost. Wow. I mean, I could theorize. Alright, you guys, so basically, they were running to the door, right? And the door was like, nah. And then by the time they reached the door was like, yo, go away. And then they got out of the door, right? And then she said the same thing to the figure, which means the figure was the door. Or maybe she was the door. Guys, I need to go to bed, but I still got a few more endings to get. I'm doing this for y'all. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, y'all, we're back. My, Oh. Upbeat music. Ugh, another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face all stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded as a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh. Miss Lady, your face is a little crooked. Another terrible... It's 4:30 in the morning, y'all. I'm trying my best. Boo, why is the face all stupid? And yeah, I wonder what others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded as a loser on the first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Oh. Ugh, another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face all stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded as a loser on my first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Ugh, another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded as a loser on the first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Ugh, another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face all stupid? I wonder what the others at school would think. It's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded as a loser on the first day. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Ugh, another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school would think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded as a loser. Cheer up, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. This is making me uncomfortable. I got another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face so stupid? I went to the school thing. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be rated as a loser on the first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Please don't jump scare me. Ugh, another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face so stupid? I wonder what the others at school would think. Well, I just don't care too much. Don't want to be rated as a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Okay. Another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much. I just don't want to be branded as a loser on my first day. Cheer up. There's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. Good morning. I feel wonderful today. Can't wait for my first day at school. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. I don't like this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd cry too after a nightmare like that. Yeah. Alright, I don't even think I have to theorize about that one. I think that one was just kind of obvious. Woo! 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 I'm getting delusional, guys. Alright. Oh. I got one more left. I'll be back. What's up, you guys? We're back. The phone was this tiny thing. This little ditto right here. I've been looking for it for a while. You guys, I'm losing it. Alright, this is the last ending. What's this? I guess it's important. It's a little diddle on your floor. Finish searching! Alright, we're back. Ooh. This is more colorful and not scary as the other ones. Hello, thank you for choosing our pizzeria. You know, this place is so empty though. I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I could create a whole world with them. I'm sure it'll be able to fill the void around me if I try hard enough. Although, no matter how much I think my surroundings don't change, yes, things happened in my head, but they never left its premises. And it's not like I tried to suppress them, maybe they were afraid to come out? What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So every thought would make a senseless and merciless circle in my head destined to go back to where it started. But there should be an end somewhere. You can't wander around forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing among the void. This place is safe and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen here either, though. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2. Yeah, there's probably nothing good in having the same thoughts over and over. What's the point of having them anyway? This is really sad. Could have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping at all. They should be ashamed, probably. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. I would have had it easier with one. I tried to find it. It turned out to be a waste of time. No matter where I look, it's not looking good, pun not intended, and that strips the last bit of hope for salvation. We also have a discount program for new customers you can learn about on your account page. Don't you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? I can just keep on thinking, and even then my thoughts are as meaningless and empty as everything else. Does it mean that I'm not filling the void, but I'm a part of it? Then why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? Although, I'm not even sure about that. This place is always neither warm nor cold. It's neutral. But at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warm. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts? I wouldn't want to admit that I'm completely empty. I'm not the reason everything had disappeared, right? Can't I just adapt and get used to not having anything around me since I can't do anything about it? Are you ready to make your order? Yes, that's right. I shouldn't care. It's empty here and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head, they always keep me entertained. This game is so fucking creepy, man. I can create a whole world with them. This place is safe and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Me being here is a waste of time and I don't feel the void. I'm a part of it. This strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. I shouldn't care. It's empty here and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. What's the point in having one? I feel like nobody is helping me and they should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I'm all alone here. I can't do anything about it. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 4 pizzas for the price of 2. I don't care about this place, that this place is empty, you hear? I feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. My head is full of thoughts. They eclipse the world around me. This space is pretty cramped, but at least I'm safe. Even though I'll never feel good here. Does that mean existing is a waste of time? I need to decide and my thoughts will help me. They'll lead me to the exit and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone, but my head is full of thoughts, a whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, it'll be able to fill all the void around me. Still, no matter how much I keep thinking, my surroundings don't change. Yes, something happened outside of my head, but what was it? There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. And my head is full of thoughts. If I try hard enough. So the world isn't empty after all. can see anything. Session timeout. Please reload the page. Ouch. Well, you guys, this game was beautiful. It's 4:45 in the morning. I'm out of thoughts. I hope y'all enjoyed this very long video. I did I did not enjoy playing this game 20 times through because I'm too stupid to figure out, hey man, maybe if we stop doing the same thing over and 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 over again, we'll get a different result. But I'm gonna link the guide that I used down in the description. I really appreciate the person. I should know what person, but I don't because I didn't look because I'm half asleep. I'm yammering, but I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye. Still Markiplier's thing. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Okay. All right. Bye, y'all. Yo, what's up, you guys? I think I did the outro in the ending by accident, but I was also running on like it was like 5 in the morning just about. But I just wanted to sorry. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah. Fuck. What's up, guys? I'm pretty sure I did the outro and like the ending of the last thing like 2 seconds ago that you got. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, it was like 4 in the morning and I was getting delirious, so I just want to say I hope you guys enjoyed, and I know there weren't a lot of jokes in this video, but the game was kind of serious, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, that game was awesome. Loved the art style, loved everything about it. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye! Plug.